Have you heard of the Freedom House Ambulance Service? The Freedom House Ambulance Service was not just a pioneering EMS program. It was a story of black excellence crushed by systemic racism. It exposed a brutal truth about America. Even when black people create solutions that save lives, those solutions can be stolen, erased, or deliberately dismantled. The truth is, the system didn't care if black people lived or died. Before Freedom House, emergency medical care for black communities was a death sentence. If someone collapsed in the Hill District of Pittsburgh, a white police officer with no medical training would show up, toss the victim in the back of a paddy wagon, and drop them off at a hospital if they even bothered. There was no CPR, no oxygen, no emergency care, just neglect and indifference. When Freedom House paramedics began responding to calls with cutting-edge medical training, they proved what black people had always known. They were more than capable of solving their own problems. They became the best-trained emergency responders in the country, saving lives that the system never cared about. White fear of black excellence led to its erasure. Instead of expanding Freedom House, city officials saw something they didn't like. Black men and women becoming leaders in medicine, outshining white counterparts, and proving that a system built on racism wasn't necessary. By the time the mid-1970s rolled around, Pittsburgh's new mayor, Peter Flaherty, decided to replace Freedom House with an all-white, city-run EMS system. He didn't acknowledge the paramedics' expertise, he simply erased them. When Freedom House was shut down in 1975, most of its black paramedics were denied jobs in the new city EMS. Their years of training and life-saving experience were ignored, while white recruits with no EMS experience took over. The paramedics who had pioneered modern emergency medicine were forced into unemployment or low-wage jobs. The message was clear: black people had revolutionized emergency care, but America was not ready to give them credit or power. How the medical system profited while black paramedics were left behind. Here's the cruel irony: the entire US EMS system is now based on the Freedom House model, yet the people who created it were discarded and forgotten. The training standards used today? Freedom House invented them. The medical equipment used in ambulances? Freedom House was using it first. The CPR and defibrillator techniques used across the world? Freedom House paramedics mastered them before anyone else. Yet, while hospitals and EMS programs across the country made billions off of these advancements, the black paramedics who pioneered them were left with nothing. The lesson: black innovation is always stolen and then erased. The story of Freedom House is part of a larger, darker pattern. Black people create solutions, and the system finds a way to take them away. Whether it's medicine, music, agriculture, or technology, the cycle repeats. 1. Black people innovate and excel. 2. Their success is seen as a threat. 3. White institutions take control, rebrand it, and erase the black pioneers. 4. The black community is left out of the benefits of its own creation. Freedom House paramedics built the foundation of modern EMS, but America's response was to erase their legacy and strip them of opportunity. The final insult: recognition comes too late. Only in recent years has Freedom House begun to receive the recognition it deserves. In 2022, the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center renamed its EMS training program after Freedom House, but for the original paramedics, it was too late. Many had died in obscurity, never receiving the credit they were due. Those who survived were forced into other jobs, despite being the best-trained EMS professionals of their time. The history books ignored them for decades. This is the real history of the American healthcare system, a system that doesn't just deny black people care, but actively destroys black innovation when it threatens the status quo. This is your melanin at work. Learn more about the brilliance and innovation of Black America and the deliberate whitewashing of world history by ordering a copy of this book today. Available now on Amazon. Please like, share, and follow for more.